Hey Tyler, what's up, man?
Oh, what's up, Matthew?
What do you got going on today?
Oh, just working on a new Ag Insider, but for you, anything.
Well, good because I just got a call from Dana Stewart, and she needs some help out on the farm, and you're up.
Okay, what are we gonna be doing?
You don't need to know that, but you are gonna need some of these. So,
Oh, dear Lord. All right, well,
yep, let's go.
let's do it.
Hey, Tyler, what's up? Good morning.
Morning, Eve.
Well,
I'm excited to see you.
have you ever done a fecal sample?
Well, I knew I'd be on a farm and the possibility of getting filthy. That's all I knew, though.
So we've got some goats that we're going to take some fecal samples for. It's going to help us manage our parasites.
Okay.
And then we've also got a lot of baby goats in the barn, and I need some help getting them all vaccinated. So you think you can handle that?
Handle that.
Okay.
So when Tyler got here, I will admit, the khaki pants and the nice denim shirt were probably not what I expected for like getting dirty on the dirty jobs.
Fecal sample.
Uh-huh.
What does that look like?
Well, we're gonna get you a glove, and we're gonna give you a little lube on your finger, okay? And you're gonna talk real nice.
Okay,
You're gonna
talk
talk
sweet.
really nice, really sweet. We're gonna do a little massage. We're gonna do a little massage, and then we're just gonna sweep in there, and we just need 1 or 2 pellets. Okay?
You just gotta find them in there.
Just gotta find them in there. Okay? So it's a 2-person job. 1 to hold, 1 to scoop.
Which job am I gonna be?
We're gonna start. I'll probably have the kids
Yeah.
help hold.
Okay.
Okay. And then you can watch me do one. And then we're just gonna turn you loose. All right, Tyler. So these are my kiddos. This
Right.
is Jewel.
You're Tyler.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Henry.
Henry. Tyler. Nice to meet you.
All right.
I missed the catching
Got it?
part.
Yeah. Okay, so first things first.
Gloves.
Get a glove.
Don't let them eat the gloves.
Don't let anybody eat gloves today.
I honestly thought, this is gonna be boring. Where I'm gonna sit crisscross applesauce out here and be picking up poop off the ground, looking at it.
Yeah. Well, did it end up being better or worse than that?
That is a great question because I've never had my hand inside of something else's body. So that was a little interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
A lot more exciting for sure.
All right, and we're gonna put just a little lube on here. Okay. Ready?
Okay. Here, I'm lubed up.
So it's always good. Let them know you're here.
Okay.
Too, let them know. And then we're gonna lift the tail. We're gonna massage just a little, just so they can kind of get used to what's going on. And then just real gently. Oh, this is great. This is good. Just like that,
Just
okay?
pull it right on
Just
out.
like that, and then you just spin your blood inside out. We're gonna put it in a baggie.
I think I'm gonna find the way to watch this.
So since go ahead and hold him again, Jewel. We'll let Tyler try to get a sample out of him since he was pretty willing participant. He knows what's going on. He knows what to expect.
All right. Just giving you a nice little pet. I'm here. It's okay. My name is Tyler. I'll just the tail up, and I don't even know what I'm looking at now.
Okay. Do we need an anatomy lesson?
Maybe.
Okay.
So
Well,
where am I going?
This one's easy because it's
All right.
leather. There's just one hole.
Gotcha.
So just rub around it, and you see the sphincter.
Go right in
You're
there.
just gonna go in and make a scooping motion,
All right.
and he's got a good sample there. There you go.
There's something on there.
And that's all we need.
All
That
right.
is enough.
And then I'm coming out of this thing.
Yes, you are.
It's making noises.
Awesome.
All right.
Well
We
done,
got-
sir.
we got the
Well
names on
done.
there.
We got the name.
All right.
Okay, and then what we will do is we'll put these in refrigerator, keep them cool,
Yeah.
and then we'll send this off to the parasitology lab and have them
Okay. So they'll
take a
check
look.
it all there.
They'll
then.
check it out and they'll tell me how many
parasites we have and what kind, and we'll go
Where's
from there.
that at? You gotta
So,
think about
University
that?
of Arkansas has a parasitology lab. Dr. Eva Ray runs that lab. And she's really an expert when it comes to small ruminant parasites.
Okay.
Great resource. They run those samples for free, and all you gotta do is send them.
Oh, yeah?
Now, do you
got more
want
to do.
to? Yeah, we're gonna do another one. So you guys catch it. Why don't you have Tyler catch one?
All right.
Why don't you get this big woolly one?
Big woolly one?
The big
All right.
woolly one.
Look, I am a friend of all animals. I am just a friend here, and we're buddies. And then I'm gonna try to grab you, but I'm not gonna do a good job. I think I've done good. This is, look, I've watched Steve Irwin before. So, Dundee maybe? Is that who you're friends with?
She's getting away, Tyler.
I don't know what to do. If I give somebody else some attention, it's called bait and switch, but it didn't work. All right. Did you put me on the woolly one because you knew?
Oh no!
Now I'm
no,
getting cornered.
Look, Henry showed her last
It's okay.
year. Henry showed
It's
her.
okay.
Anybody can
It's okay. Right here.
do it. That's cheating.
And then, what do you do now that I've
Okay,
I've
you
got
want to
it
stand?
in
You
my
want to
hand?
stand in front of her.
Stand in front.
Stand in front.
All right, I'm inside.
Okay.
I saw the hand underneath the head.
Yep.
Okay.
You can use the horn.
What do I do with the horse then?
They're like handles.
Okay.
A hand on each horn.
I don't want to hurt them.
It's good.
Okay.
It's good. Okay.
Is that the right grip or am I doing a reverse
no,
grip?
you're good. You're good. Whatever will work for you.
Stop it, you know.
All right. So this one is a female, a doe.
This is the dope. Oh, eating my leg.
That was not so bad.
Look, that's easy.
Yeah. So we're
Well,
gonna
they
ride
just like
her
to eat
down.
your
You
legs
can let
as
her
well?
go now.
Cool.
You can let her go.
Okay. Good job.
Awesome.
Good job. Sorry for disturbing your peace.
All on your own this time.
All
Okay.
right, round two.
Yep.
All right. So, why? I know, obviously, parasite's bad. Don't want that. But what's the key issue when it comes
So
to checking for parasites and what they will make be the problem?
in goats, there is a specific type of worm called the barber pole worm, is the common name of it. And goats can get resistant to dewormers that treat that type of worm very quickly. That worm can cause anemia, a lot of blood loss, and when we can't kill that parasite, it can actually cause death in these animals. And so it's a real problem in Arkansas where we have a lot of moist environment, moist temperatures. It's warm, hot, and humid, which is the perfect environment for a parasite to grow. So to prevent our dewormers from building up and getting resistant, we check these parasites. We only treat the ones that need to be treated. So, when we first started raising goats, being cattle producers, we had the mentality that every spring, every fall, everybody's going to get a shot of dewormer and be good. And that is the worst thing that you can do. So you build that resistance to the dewormer very, very quickly. So this way allows us to only treat the ones that need to be treated. And typically what you'll see is about the bottom 20% of your herd carries about 80% of your worm load.
Bottom 20% carries 80%.
Yeah. So if you can identify the ones that are the most parasitic and treat them or remove them from your herd. But there's a real, economic factor. If you have goats that are poor, not thriving, and you've got death loss, that bites into the budget way more than the time and effort to go through these animals one by one and identify which ones have a worm problem and treating them. So, and our main objective here is to be able to sell these as show goats to other 4-H and other kids. It gives them
Trickle down to other kids, get them brought up.
Yeah, so it's really great. My kids are very involved in this. This is a project that I don't have a lot of worry to send them out here and tell them on their own, collect a fecal sample or help during kidding season or whatever needs to be done with the goats. I know that they can do it without me having to supervise. And so really, really great hands-on project.
introduction to livestock for a lot of kids who don't have a farm like this. Maybe they just have a place at their FFA show barn so that they get that hands-on experience, introduction to agriculture, and hopefully, decide that they want to have a career in agriculture in some way. So
Let's turn around because this one just came right up to you. Yeah.
this one is Jules' goat.
Jules goes.
She'll hold her out there in agriculture.
Oh, I love that. Sequoia. Boy, you here. Stay in the neighborhood, Tyler. Yeah, a little bit. I know. It's weird. It's all weird for sure. And I don't find much in there but one.
Oh, we need one more. That's not enough.
All right. We're going back in for seconds. Sequoia, I'm sorry, but they are making me do this. And I dropped the one eye. Oh, man. They are deep within that.
Maybe she's in
I got it.
You did?
I did.
Let me see. Great. Oh, you did. Good job.
I feel like I injured her, but
Oh, so I thought she did.
oh yeah.
She did.
It's happening. It's all coming together. Teamwork makes it. Yeah. All right, 24-18. See your one style. Send that one. 24-18. Be your mind. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, what's your hurt them?
There's your opportunity. She's in a crowd.
Yeah. All right.
I know Tyler's background is more in row crop production, and I try really hard not to separate row crop from livestock because we're all in this together. But he could probably sneak up on a soybean plant a lot better than he could a goat.
Magic. You got so many.
And I think 24-18 is that enough?
Yeah. 24-18. Thank you for your time.
She's pretty stout, isn't she?
Yeah. You gotta be young and in shape. Good. Sheep that need.
Man. Oh, he's just.
But we do a lot of soil testing
Yes.
and row crops. We do,
Yes.
leaf samplings off corn plants, soybeans. We'll send those in and get research done on those to see, it's kind of the same process that goes on.
Yeah. Gives you the information that you need to be able to make a decision.
Exactly.
And then a plan of how to manage it after.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Just these more that we gotta do, or we gotta get in these other pens.
So we're not going to do those today.
Okay.
Luckily for you.
Okay.
But I need more help.
All right, I'm here.
Okay.
All right.
We're going to. Have you ever given a shot?
I'm
You
trying to think. Have I?
No.
Maybe not. No.
Okay. So we have some kids that are about a month old, and it's time for them to get their next round of vaccine.
So Dr. Ox is coming.
That's right. Let's go.
Let's do it.
We're actually going to be in the back.
One down. I love the babies. Babies were awesome. That's more my speed. They were still a little bit hard to catch, and they cried a lot. But goodness, they're cute.
You guys normally are doing this every day. What did you think about Tyler and how he did?
I feel like he could have handled it better.
Could have handled it better, yeah. What about you, Jewel?
I really like catching goats, so it's a little bit agonizing when it takes so long and seems so hard, but I understand because it's a hard thing to learn.
Really, all of them is small remnants, right?
Yes, small ruminant. A ruminant is an animal. Do you know what a ruminant? Why they're called ruminants?
Best guess is 4 legs.
4 stomachs.
4 stomachs.
4 stomachs. One of the stomachs is a rumen,
Okay.
and it's what makes cattle and sheep and goats so awesome is they are able to eat grass, digest it, convert it to protein, and other animals can't do that. We can't do that. We can't convert that grass to a usable protein. All right, so Tyler, we got you. You caught all these kids. I was pretty impressed with your reflexes.
Yeah. Didn't
So
impress Henry any, but
no, Henry was not impressed, but I think it takes a lot to impress Henry. So don't feel bad.
Okay.
Don't feel bad
Okay.
that you're being judged by a
I'm
12 year
gonna go
old.
home and cry, but it's all right.
Okay.
A lot of pressure. A lot of pressure out here. I know they've probably been doing it, you know, like she said, their whole lives. So they're got quite more experience than I do, and I probably failed in their eyes.
So we're gonna give them their shots. We're gonna vaccinate today. We're giving them a CDT shot, which is gonna cover clostridial diseases, which can be picked up in the soil, in the air, and can be deadly. So we definitely we want to prevent them getting sick that way. It also has tetanus in it, so that's a pretty common thing that you want to vaccinate for too. So we're going to booster these along the way every few weeks, and so it's time for them to get a booster.
And that's shot.
That's shot one. Okay. There are different ways to give shots, and some medicines we give intramuscular. So in the muscle. Some medicines we give subcutaneously, which is
One more time.
subcutaneously.
Subcutaneously.
Good job.
Got no.
Under the skin. And we're going to do these subcutaneously. So it's a little harder than just poking them in the muscle, but I mean, you've been a champ today, so I think you can handle this. I hope.
Okay, no game.
I hope that your heart can take the cries. So
Prepare yourself. They're going to cry. But it's just like when you get a shot. It's just going to sting for a minute, right?
yeah.
It's more mental than the actual physical. Right?
Gotcha.
But it's so important that we do this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is literally
Be done.
a life and death kind of a situation, all right? So we want to do this.
You right now, give them a shot. It'll hurt a lot more.
Right, exactly. And we talked about, economic loss earlier, and certainly, if they get sick and die, it's an economic loss. But also, I mean, I want these kids, literally kids, they're my kids,
Yeah.
to thrive and be healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And so, just for a minute, they're gonna cry,
Mm-hmm.
but it's really for the best.
That's for their benefit. Yep.
Yes.
I understand that.
All right, so we've got our medicine here,
Okay.
Clostridium.
Studium. All right. Where do you get this at? Is this vet? You got to do this for a vet?
Vets.
Okay.
You can also, I bought this at my local feed store.
Okay.
Okay. And it's approved for sheep and goats.
Good.
We shook it well. You're going to draw it up slowly.
Where we going to?
We're going to two.
Two. Gotcha.
Okay. Trying to make sure we don't have any air in there.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody get me a goat. See all this loose skin? That's not hard. So we're going to pull the skin up, and you're going to go down the side. Okay.
Let get inside her. I'll give them all two at us.
Slow. And then I like to rub it.
Good.
Starting to feel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You felt it that time. All right. And then hand her over to Tyler, and he can set her down. And then we're done. And then we're done. Okay. So I showed you that one.
Yeah. All the way to two.
if you go over,
Okay. Is that good, or I need to go a little bit more? And then do I need to squirt to keep the air out, or?
no, you don't have any. You don't have any.
No bubbles?
Good.
Pulling that out. All right. Fine. This one seems. So where am I at?
So I would go something.
All right.
Yep.
Just come straight down. And then come in like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then just,
There you go.
there we go. Now we know she's got it. And we're going slowly,
You can go a little
a
faster
little faster.
because they're going to start wiggling.
Start wiggling.
All right. Rub it. Excellent.
All right. That is heartbreaking. Oh, yeah, no, touch.
All right. Let's see
So-
these needles here.
I'm sorry. For your benefit. You're going to be, feel what's that in the long run.
The most challenging thing I did today was I never could get that needle right in the goats. I'm gonna have to I don't know who I'm gonna have to practice on to be able to do that. So I might have to talk to somebody in my department and see if they'll let me stick a needle in them. But I gotta get better at that.
Self-proclaimed Dr. Ox.
Yeah.
Do you still feel that way?
No, definitely not. I'm gonna have to go back to school to get that degree back up. This is heartbreaking. I know. All right.
All right, and you kind of feel it when it goes through the skin.
There you go.
I know. Got it all in there.
So you said Dr. Oxner.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like that's in my profession.
It may not. You may need to stick with row crops.
Yeah. Stick with economy.
I mean, I'm not a row crop person,
Yeah.
but to my knowledge, you probably don't give shots to crops, right? Okay.
Not that I know of.
No, they don't talk that.
No, they don't try.
So, because that's, Dr. Oxner, that's just one of the hats that we wear,
Yeah.
right? So we're
Oh,
kind of veterinarians, nutritionists, we're midwives. We help deliver a lot of kids when the doe needs help.
Wearing all the hats.
Wearing all the hats. We talked about soil testing, how that relates to row crops. So we'll soil test here.
Yeah.
We'll test our hay, and so we're plant scientists. We have to be bankers.
That's right.
It's not the fun part
Oh,
of
yeah.
the job.
There's a lot of hats, a lot of knowledge, and so
It goes into it. That's
Yeah.
for sure. Hey,
I credit, my local cooperative extension service here in White County. They've been a really great resource to me.
Yeah.
They've taught me, anytime I have questions about forage management or, when we first got into goats, one of the best things that I did was I went to a workshop that cooperative extension did. And so they're a really great resource for all of these hats, kind of a jack of all trades and master of none, right?
So my grandpa told me a farmer, like he says, jack of all trades. They wear so many hats. They have to be a mechanic. They have to be an electrician. They have to be a banker. They have to wear all these different kind of hats. And it's something that not everybody. You're not just a farmer.
Right.
You're all of these things because you have to be to take care of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. All the time, constantly learning. I think if you're not pushing yourself and challenging yourself to continue to learn new things, there's just no way you can keep up.
Growth is going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I would give Tyler probably a 9 on attitude because he never complained about having to take the fecal samples, but as a general employee or farm help, probably a 4.
I don't think Miss Dana would let me come here again, so I don't know. She may have said she would let me come here, but I don't know if I believe her or not. But man, it is rewarding and it's fulfilling to come out here, be in it, and get to experience the whole process from life to where they're at now, and so to see them grow up, and that's very rewarding.
Whew. All right.
You survived?
Barely.
Barely. Nobody had to go to the ER.
No.
So I think it's a success.
I think so too. I had a great time out here. I appreciate
Good.
you showing me around, and I have a whole new appreciation for it. That's for sure.
We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little touch and go there a few times, but it was a good day, right?
I know.
We got a lot done.
No, I thought so. We got a lot done. I'm sure you still got a lot more to do. I don't know if you want my help anymore, though.
You're welcome anytime.
I appreciate
Anytime.
that. I do appreciate that.
But we really are just getting started today, so we got a lot to do.
You got a lot to do. Don't need me holding up your time. I got you. Well, like I said, I do appreciate you having me out here today.
All right, Tyler, have a good trip.
You too.
Back to the office.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
What did you think about his wrangling ability? Yeah, it's all right. We won't make you watch him work anymore.
We work with him. We feel the same way.